and welcome to Cheap Seats, the show that the Nielsen people say doesn't even exist. But we know the truth. It's the Nielsen company that doesn't exist. Right, Jay? Yeah, sure. Today we're going to travel back to 1990, a time when Kevin Costner danced with wolves, when a shark danced in March, and when Marion Barry danced with the White Lady. Just for the record, I'd vote for him again. It was also a time when high school cheerleading and dancing were the #1 and #2 spectator sports in the world of high school cheerleading and dancing. Now, before we head out to the competition, here's what to look for.
Here's what to look for. Here's what to look for.
Number 1, the utter unintelligibility of the cheers themselves. We defy you to tell us what the hell these girls are saying, or how people are supposed to be led by a cheer if they don't have a freaking clue what the cheer is. To make it clearer for you people at home, we will subtitle when appropriate, or whenever we can think of something funny to write. And number 2, keep an ear out for the song selections during the dance portion. Even though each routine is supposed to have a tight theme, the music couldn't be more random. It's DJ Non Sequitur on the wheels of steel. So join us now as we revisit the bygone era of big hair and bad music. It's the 1990 High School Cheerleading and Dance Championships, and it's radical.
Medals as a member of the United States Olympic gymnastics team, and literally hundreds.
Are you talking to her or to us, Jeff? Make up your mind. And could the ESPN logo be any lower on his microphone? Yeah, he's showing an obscene amount of mic neck.
Here, but come on, I'm not exactly overwhelmed by the crowd.
Julianne, I've hosted this show for 9 years, and once, just once,
I'd like to hook up with my co-host.
drowned us out in the opening. But enthusiasm.
Ah, the old empty stands bit. Hey, it worked for the Expos.
Just wait.
Show me crazy editing.
Hello, everybody. I'm Jeff Webb.
Do you think they shot that intro before or after the competition? Does it matter?
How's that for a crowd?
Now that's enthusiasm!
What happened to Julianne's hair? Were she and Webb making out during the audience load-in? Why are they so excited? I think Julianne is the new Swan.
And the judges have narrowed it even further. We're now down to
Keep smiling, hold it, and release. They obviously have their demographic figured out. I'm not sure, but I think they just said, "We still can't believe Yvonne Rodriguez signed with the Tigers." What are they saying? Did they just call me a Oh, wait, rewind it. Subtitle it. All right, that's cool. It's like a peppy version of Wax On, Wax Off.
minute and a half of music. They also have to have some kind of cheer or chant, and part of the evaluation on that cheer is how well they lead the crowd. You see how they're using the megaphones and the signs?
Oh, you're gonna lose points for that. Yeah, that's like putting a lima bean on top of an ice cream sundae.
And Butler with a little bobble in the back there. Just didn't quite.
And a lot of bobble in the front, if you know what I mean.
Synchronized back handsprings.
Hey, it's an early version of MapQuest. No, dude, she's saying she's with stupid.
Arrow for the lean.
Now she's saying God's stupid? She thinks the devil's stupid, too. She's very diplomatic. Now she wants us to fight God? That's totally not cool. I am sorry. I am no longer on board with her crazy arrow politics. And spin me like a top. Thank you.
Full twist cradle.
This is exactly like our power yoga class, except we're not allowed to wear sneakers. And no one's in high school. And no one's cheering.
Julianne Butler, one of those teams that's always very clean, real.
As opposed to some of those other skanks who like to filth it up.
And strong dance.
I've been really impressed with the choreography. Very creative and unique.
And with that, Julianne renders the words creative and unique forever meaningless.
Arabian. That's nice.
And there goes the word nice.
In the shoulder stands, I noticed they pull.
Hey, I don't want to say anything, but I think this girl here might have an eating disorder. Yeah, but she's got the best personality on the squad. Okay, well, the subject of today's show gives us the perfect opportunity to play one of our favorite games. That's right, it's time for Cheerleader or Scientologist.
Get ready, guess what Jason knows best. Cheerleader or Scientologist.
Now this is tricky because they're basically the same thing, except cheerleaders don't have to tell their deepest, darkest secrets into a chafing dish. Okay, I'm gonna name a celebrity, and Randy has to guess whether they were a cheerleader or a Scientologist. Ready? Bring it on. Okay, Jenna Elfman. Cheerleader. No, Scientologist. Terry Hatcher. Scientologist? Nope, cheerleader. Jimmy Stewart. Okay, I know Jimmy Stewart was not a Scientologist. Cheerleader. Correct. Giovanni Ribisi. Scientologist. Yes, okay, you've got 2 right, 2 wrong. This is for the win. Samuel L. Jackson. Okay, now I know Sam Jackson was not a cheerleader. I gotta go Scientologist. Oh, Randy, I am sorry, but that is incorrect. Samuel L. Jackson was in fact a cheerleader during his freshman and sophomore years at Morehouse College in Atlanta.
Jules was a cheerleader.
Yes.
Mace Windu wore short shorts and held pom-poms.
Yes.
I mean, come on, he's Shaft.
Hey, welcome back to Cheap Seats in the 1990 High School Cheer and Dance Championships. Now that we've all got our cheer on, I think it's a good time to let you guys have a peek at some of the stuff that didn't make it into our little half-hour show. Here's what you missed. One school provoked controversy with their Jonestown theme routine. Hey, Kool-Aid! A bunch of suburban white girls proved once again that funky music and glittery outfits do not a soul sister make. And the PR manager from L'Oreal found the right camera just in time for a close-up. All right, let's pick up the action with the Trojans of Lely High.
The Trojans from Lely High School.
Okay, Trojans are up, so I guess this would be the rubber match.
Some tumbling passes.
A lot of stuff going on here. Yeah, what is this, arena football? That's good practice for keg parties. Yeah, this is totally like arena football. If she bounces off the wall, she's still in play. Is he looking up her skirt? Well, he ain't looking at the SeaWorld sign, that's for sure. My God, I look fat. Again, no idea what they're saying.
Jeff.
Well, the signs are...
Oh, well, now it makes sense. If you're Vietnamese.
Yeah, that's what their job is at games. I think it works really well.
I think so too.
That's great insight, Julianne. Yeah, but for Julianne, it's not about calling the action. It's about her mastery of the lexicon. She is a wordsmith. Didn't Nellie go to Lely? Nope, Nellie didn't go to Lely. R. Kelly went to Lely. Really? Yeah, still hangs out there. In fact, last year he was voted most spirited senior. I'm loving the Trojans' uniforms. Yeah, they went with the ribbed shirt. Excuse me, I've got some outdated dancing to do. This guy's in high school. He looks like John Franco today. Do you think the tape of this was in his VCR when he had a nervous breakdown? And I'll see you b****s later. And by later, I mean right now, because I'm still on stage. So that's how they changed the light bulbs up there. Short shorts. How creepy are those dudes? All lurky in the background, kind of like Rick Fox. I love that even when they're celebrating, they still cheer.
Well, Julianne, I believe the judges' decisions have been made.
You
and I
think?
think we've got the results.
How can he be so in the dark on this one?
Compliments of SeaWorld's Shamu.
Nothing comforts a bunch of body-conscious teenage girls more than a big fat whale. Way to go, SeaWorld.
In the co-ed division.
Julianne, please stop yelling. Okay, they're way too excited for coming into second place. Can you imagine if the Lakers did that after the Pistons smoked them? Yeah, right. Like the Lakers would ever be excited about anything.
First place, and we crown a new champion, Rolling Egypt.
Mubarak's got to be psyched. You knew they'd win with their pyramid. Yeah, here's the second place pyramid. And here's Raleigh, Egypt's pyramid. It's no contest. Raleigh girls went all geese up on Lely's. They're gonna be burning cars in Raleigh tonight. And also in Egypt, but for different reasons. So we've been reveling in the magic of the cheerleading competition. But before we get back to the revelry, we have a very special guest. He's a cheerleading spotter, one of the unsung heroes in the glitzy world of cheerleading. His name is Brian Lewis, and for 16 years he was a professional spotter until a tragic accident left him legally blind. Ladies and gentlemen, Brian Lewis. How'd you get
I've
this?
actually been here for like 5 minutes, guys, but you didn't even notice because I come in and out real fast. I like blend in with the crowd.
Yes. Well, you were part of the 1996 LSU National Championship team.
Yes.
And then tragedy struck. What
Well,
happened?
I went to go see my eye doctor for my checkup, and it turned out I had lost a little sight in my left eye. I was 21/20, and I wanted to be perfect, so I got the LASIK surgery. And it turns out there's a 0.00001 chance that there's something going to go wrong when you have LASIK surgery, but that 0.00001, that's a real number. And so it happened to me.
So now no one will give you a chance.
Well, yeah, that's the thing, and it's weird because, frankly, I'm better than I was before I lost my sight.
I find that hard to believe that
Look,
you would actually be better.
Let me show you something, Jason. If I get in a position like this,
Uh-huh.
I can tell, I have an instinct, there is a sandbag above you that could fall at any time.
Well, yeah, okay. You know, I got to be honest.
you
with
are like a superhero.
Yes, I'm like the daredevil.
Okay, look,
He is making salient
he
points,
is, but
Jason.
Watch out!
What are we doing?
Wait!
but we're just laying
Wait.
here.
Wait! Yes, I sensed it. I think a sandbag fell, if I'm not mistaken.
Wow, that was weird. How did you?
He sensed it, dude. He's like Daredevil.
Yeah, it's a real gift. Plus, I can see out both of my eyes.
I knew it.
Yeah.
I thought I saw him driving here today.
Well, you want to take us to break?
Yeah, well, just read what it said right
Yeah.
here? Sure. We'll be back with more cheap seats right after this.
That was great.
Thanks for the work.
Do you
Can I
like-
send you guys a headshot or anything?
Sure.
Give me a do.
Do.
Give me a you.
You.
Give me a care.
Care.
What's that spell? I actually don't care. Exactly.
Just the facts. Do you care?
Do you care that the first organized recorded cheer was performed in the late 1800s during a Princeton University football game? Do you care that the cheerleading capital of the United States is Texas? Do you care that soldiers use the phrase pom-pom as slang for sex?
Oh, that explains it.
What?
When I was hanging out on that battleship in Guam, I just thought the girls were saying they didn't have the proper cheerleading equipment. Stupid.
All right, you ready to switch gears?
Hell yeah.
All right, you may have thought that you saw some serious high school dancing before.
But you didn't see serious high school dancing like you're going to see right now. You might even get served.
But probably not, because most of these people are terrible.
Yep.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to the 1990.
Poor Jeff Webb. Maybe he'll get bumped up to the redneck games or something.
Watching the top dance teams in the country compete in 4 different divisions. And Lisa, if the
You smell amazing.
I think our audience will be amazed at the skill and the creativity and the showmanship.
Okay. Now hurry up. Finish up the line, Jeff. Finish it up. Look at her.
I can't
Now
believe
back to the camera. Good. Now go back to her. Back to the camera. Look at the camera. There you go. Smile. Smile. Look at her. Read some of her lines if you have to. Back to the camera. There you go. Back at her. No. Back to the camera. Back. No, you're not supposed to talk. Now back at her. There you go. Nope. Don't look too deeply. That's creepy. Back to the camera. There you go. Back to her. Back to the camera. Camera. Here, we're over here, Jeff. That's right. Back to her. Yes. Read some of her lines. We don't care.
Canes, even ladders. And the last category is jazz.
Ah, yes, jazz. When the girls all shoot up and try to dance to Miles Davis.
Not just traditional jazz, but contemporary street dancing as well.
Which is not jazz.
Great entertainment, but let's not forget, these kids have practiced for months and months. They've earned their way into the finals, and to them, this is serious competition.
But to us, it's something that's extremely easy to mock.
And our next team in the prop division, the Pioneerettes from Warren County High School in McMinnville, Tennessee.
Hey, it's like Stomp.
Only the white trash is out of the can. Green lays are a nice touch, signifying what? Hawaiian garbage?
National champions in this division in 1987 and 88. They're hoping to win their title back this year.
Another really unique use of props.
Makes sense that Walmart should sponsor this routine.
Did they get their sound system from inside of one of those cans?
Yeah, I've made out more song lyrics while watching an office scene at the Bada Bing. Their outfits suggest that they're from outer space.
Yes, from the planet White of the No Rhythm Galaxy.
Ooh, wait a minute, this just got interesting.
Play over the trash cans. That's a very good visual technique.
Is it really? Is that a great message to send out, that it's okay to put a teenage girl in that position?
It is, and they become hats.
These women look like they're 34 years old.
Yeah, when I see space outfits and garbage cans, my mind goes to one thing: Indiana Jones.
Well, he was an archaeologist.
What?
What I wouldn't give for a giant runaway boulder right now. Popeye into Footloose?
Oh, I get it. They're recreating the scene in Footloose where Popeye and those dancers from outer space use garbage cans to get John Lithgow to let them have their prom.
Look at this. Look at this tremendous job here.
This routine's longer than Gandhi.
Man's Life or the movie?
Both. Did they have to cast the one fat girl as Porky Pig?
Pure entertainment.
Really? I could think of another word or two I'd use to follow pure to describe what we just saw.
Now, you might be asking yourselves, who in their right mind would show up to a high school cheer and dance competition?
Well, this colorful USA Today-esque pie chart should answer that question for you.
It's a mixed bag, people. It's like the left field bleachers at Wrigley. Get some alcohol in those guys, you never know what's going to happen.
All right, we'll be back with more HSCD on CS after this. Hey, welcome back to Cheap Seats. You've probably been watching the 1990 Dance Championships with us and wondered, gee, I wish someone could explain all those fly moves to me in a completely detached and emotionless way.
Well, ladies and gents, the indefatigable Lisa Morgan has heeded your call.
You've been watching in today's competition is basically...
Why is she in a field?
Yeah, no one dances jazz in a field.
Unless they're Von Trapp.
To
or
demonstrate
shrooming.
a little of what I'm talking about, we have the Universal Dance Association instructors.
We mean no
Here's
harm
Liz
to your planet.
performing
We
a
mean
ballet
no harm to your
which is a
planet.
series of
Aw,
shake
man,
and
it's
turns.
ugly here. Let's go back to the ship. Go, go.
And Wendy is doing a double pirouette.
Whoa, they're multiplying asexually by way of sporing.
Soon they will take over the
And now
world.
for the fun stuff, the street dancing.
And
Here's
what better place to do it than in the middle of this grass field?
All right.
No one could have bought a boombox.
Even a transistor radio that only gets NPR would have helped.
This fun move is called the RoboCop.
Named after the beloved movie character that violently killed lots of people.
Roger Rabbit. With some moves from the Hammer.
MC Hammer?
Thank
No,
you,
Mike.
girls. That was great and so much fun to watch.
Let's
Now
not
let's
go
back to
overboard.
Very authentic outfits.
Sure, they had glitter in the Paleozoic era.
From St. Louis, Missouri.
I'm not sure why, but I feel like this is racist.
Yeah, eat it, eat it.
Whoa.
There are entire websites devoted to just this.
Yeah, hit her. Hit her.
Saxophone.
Now, normally they'll pick the best dancer to break it down on a solo.
And apparently that's not happening here.
For the record, I would have hit her much harder. Okay, Walk the Dinosaur, get it. Flintstones, makes sense. The Pink Panther? All right, fast forward. Fast
Okay,
forward.
all right. And it took a San Francisco mayor with a little vision to make this portion of their act a reality.
Does someone keep hitting the shuffle button on the CD player? Because these songs are starting to make less and less sense.
Ow, my roots.
And now we know why the dinosaurs became extinct.
Oh, St. Louis, Missouri. Gonna be tough to beat.
Is it over? It seemed like it lasted 5 ice ages.
Fantastic, Pattonville. How did you ever decide on such a unique prop?
Acid.
Our squad's really crazy acting, and we wanted something that really showed our personality, and that.
How does a bone reflect your personality?
Sure does.
Jay,
How long did it take
look at
you
her.
to work on this routine?
Oh my God, about 3 weeks probably, 3 or 4 weeks.
It's
All
excellent.
right, wait, we gotta rewind that. Check out the girl in the middle as she rolls her eyes at her teammate. She's like, 3 or 4 weeks? I've been working on this thing my whole life. I hate you, you bone-eating bitch. Oh, and you're fat.
Present the awards in high kick and prop divisions. Here's Walmart store manager Richard Jones.
Oh, he's the store manager of that one Walmart in America.
Competition today. We're glad to be here.
He definitely got that jacket at his own Walmart. Freeze it. With those shades and that stash, how much does this guy wish he was a cop?
And the national champions in the high kick division, North Shore High School.
That's right. We high kick the hell out of you, West Monroe. They look like French maids with yarmulkes. I bet there are entire websites devoted to that as well. Watch Jeff mouth Lisa's line.
New Smyrna Beach.
Yeah, that's what I said, Jeff. He can't stand that she got that line. Why are they dressed like Mexican magicians? Shut up, dude. That's the waitstaff from Casa Cadabra. Well, that was confusing at best. Yeah, I don't know what made less sense. A mulleted Matt Dillon lookalike doing a hip-hop dance or the use of the Pink Panther song in a dinosaur theme routine. Either way, we should all consider ourselves officially served. All right, let's give out a few plastic trophies of our own. All right, Chibi for best prop, I gotta go with the bone, because without it, the only through line for Pattonville's routine was their really dancing. I've gotta go with Lisa Morgan. Jeff Webb seemed to use her throughout the competition pretty well. Hello. And the Chibi for the best performance by a cardboard cutout, I've gotta go with Butler High's cardboard cheerleader. She was also the homecoming queen that year at Butler, by the by. Again, I'm gonna have to go with Lisa Morgan. She seemed so lifelike during that field demonstration, it was downright creepy. Well, thanks for traveling back with us to 1990, a time when the Running Man was actually a revolutionary dance move. For Randy, I'm Jason saying, we've got spirit, yes we do. We've got spirit. How about you? I know this much. We've got more. We've got more. Why don't you break off a little something? Okay, break it off. Oh, no, he didn't. Oh, he's running in place. It looks like you're going forward, but you're not. Kid and play.